What if I told you one of the most famous singers in the world was once told she sounded like a goat, rejected from her school choir, and even had 2 failed albums before anyone noticed her? This is the story of Shakira, the girl who turned every failure into fuel and became a global icon. Shakira Isabel Mebarak Ripoll was born on February 2, 1977, in Barranquilla, Colombia. She grew up in a large, loving family, but her childhood was far from easy. At just 2 years old, her half-brother died tragically in a motorcycle accident. A few years later, her father's jewelry business went bankrupt. She recalls vividly walking into her house and finding all the furniture gone, sold to pay debts. As a child, she was angry and confused, but her parents wanted her to see a bigger picture. They took her to a park where children lived barefoot, hungry, and without shelter. That day, young Shakira made a silent promise. One day, I'll become successful, and I'll return to help children like them. By the age of 8, Shakira was already writing poems and songs, pouring her emotions into music. But her path wasn't smooth. When she auditioned for the school choir, her teacher rejected her. The reason? Her voice was too strong and sounded like a goat. For many children, that would have been the end, but not for Shakira. Her father encouraged her. Never stop singing. Stay true to yourself. So she did.
Put your hands in the air.
She decided to embrace her unique voice instead of changing it. At 13, Shakira signed her first record deal and released her debut album, Magia. But the album failed commercially. Her second album, Peligro, was also a disappointment. 2 failures back-to-back at such a young age could have ended her career. But instead, Shakira doubled down. She studied music, worked harder, and waited for her chance. At 18, Shakira released Pies Descalzos, an album that became a massive hit in Latin America. Suddenly, the girl who was once rejected became the rising star of Latin pop. From there, she kept climbing. In 2001, her album Laundry Service introduced her to the English-speaking world. Songs like Whenever, Wherever, and Underneath Your Clothes topped global charts. Her mix of Latin, Arabic, and rock influences, along with her iconic dance style, made her unforgettable. But Shakira never forgot that promise she made as a little girl. She founded the Barefoot Foundation, which provides education and nutrition to children in Colombia. She also became a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, using her voice not just for music, but for millions of children in need. Today, Shakira has sold over 80 million records, won multiple Grammys and Latin Grammys, and became one of the best-selling Latin artists in history. In 2014, Forbes listed her as the 58th most powerful woman in the world. She's also the first person to reach 100 million likes on Facebook, proving her influence goes far beyond music. Shakira's story reminds us of something powerful. Rejection is not the end. It's only the beginning. She was told she couldn't sing. She failed not once, but twice. And yet, she kept going. She chose to listen to her inner voice instead of her critics, and that decision turned her into a global superstar. So remember, don't let anyone put limits on your dreams. Embrace what makes you different. Work hard every single day, and when life tries to knock you down, stand back up like Shakira did, and dance your way to success. Because if the girl once mocked for sounding like a goat can become the voice of a generation, what's stopping you?